Hey everybody, this is Ready Unknown Fox, and this time I'm going to be trying my hand at the NES version of Super Jeopardy. And as y'all can hear, Aubrey, the Breeze, is my special guest. That's right. We'll do the quarterfinal round since that's where we're at. One player. Yes, I'd like to play against the computer. I'll use my name. I'm going to use A to buzz in. Yeah, this one will look good. So I'm going to be facing Karen, Michael, and Wendy. If we're ready, let's play Jeopardy! The categories for the first round are World War I, Money, Headlines, U.S. History, Grammar, and finally, B movies, B in quotes. Alright, this looks like a good set, so why don't we go on ahead and play Jeopardy. We'll start with World War I for 200. Though the war began in 1914, the U.S. didn't enter until this year. That's it. World War I for 400. Lawrence of Arabia conducted a guerrilla warfare against this country's forces. Karen. Michael tried to ring in. Karen. Turkey. That's it. Yeah. B movies for 2. In this 1951 film, Ronald Reagan fathers a chimp. Bedtime. And the name of the chimp was Bubbles. Alright, thank you. That's it. B movies for 400. The record for the most Oscars won Michael. 1959, Ben-Hur. Money for 2. According to the proverb, they are soon parted. Money for 400. It's a daily double. Let's go on ahead and let's make it a true daily double for 600. By law, this phrase meaning out of many one must be on American coins. What is e pluribus unum? E plu Pluribus. I know how to spell that. U-N-U-M. There we go. Money for 600, please. Joe Green sings Money, Money, Money in this movie musical. Wendy. Cabaret. That's it. Where are we going next? Grammar for 2. Words spelled correctly include... What is this? Yep. Grammar for 4. He changed the English re's to American ER's for his 1828 dictionary. Michael. Noah Webster. That's right. Where are we going? World War I for 6. Invented by Sir Ernest Swinton in England, this weapon was first used in 1916's Battle of the Somme. I've got nothing. It is the tank. Grammar for 6. Aboard, about, above, across, after, and against are examples of these. Wendy. She doesn't know. Aboard, about, above, across, after, and against. Prepositions. B movies for 6. Bo Derek may be a 10, but many critics gave this 1984 film of hers a 1. Bolero. Headlines for 2. Heart is torn from great city ran headline the day after this 1906 disaster. Wendy. San Francisco earthquake. That's it. Where to next? B movies for 8. 1984 movie in which Woody Allen could have been his own agent. Wendy locked me out. Broadway, Dandy Rose. U.S. history for 2. Some 30 years before his cousin's New Deal, he gave us a square deal. That's it. U.S. history for 400. In the 1870s, cartoonist Thomas Nast gave the Democrats this symbol. It is the donkey. U.S. history for 600. This president was a captain of artillery in World War I. No? Karen. It was Harry Truman. Headlines for 4. He quickly frees self from straitjacket while... I couldn't read the whole question. Upside down, 1960, who was Harry Houdini? Grammar for 8. Unlike a metaphor, this figure of speech compares through uses of words like. What is a simile? Let's do grammar for 1,000. Complete listing of the forms of a verb. Karen. A conjunction. Conjugation. That's it. Or to next. World War I for 8. John McCrabb wrote, "The poppies blow between the crosses row on row that mark this Belgian site." Michael. Flanders Field. World War I for 1,000. Denied conscientious objector status twice, this Tennessee sergeant became a World War I hero. Karen. Sergeant Alvin York. U.S. history for 8. This Spanish-American War led to this Caribbean country's independence. Wendy locked me out. And it was Cuba. I was going to say that too. Money for 8. The highest recorded U.S. tax demand was for 70% of this billionaire's estate. Wendy? Howard Hughes. That's right. U.S. history for 1,000. He was the first American in space. There we go. That's more like it. Yay and stuff. Let's do B movies for 1,000. Cycle Saga that won an Oscar for Best Screenplay in 1979. Yep. Money for 1,000. Empire in which the denarius was the common coin of the realm. Michael. The Roman Empire. That's it. Michael and Karen are tied. We go to headlines for 600. He was censored on 2 counts by the Senate, papers reported in December 1954. Michael. Joseph McCarthy. That's it. Headlines for 800. April 10th, 1865, surrender here reported in Baltimore Sun as glorious news, the most important episode of the war. Wendy. Yep. Now the last clue. Now the last clue. Happy the bride the sun shines on, read the evening star when this first daughter wed in 1906. Karen. Alice Roosevelt. That does it for the Jeopardy round. I'm in the lead with 4,200. Wait. You go to Double Jeopardy now. Here come the categories. We have fictional animals, Asia, types of government, rock and roll, something old, old in quotes, and islands, I in quotes. Great, I'll most likely do that. But first we go to Wendy. Something old for 5. By length, it makes up more than 3/4 of the Bible. Yeah, Wendy, you lock. Yeah. Old Testament indeed. Yep. Where to next, Wendy? Rock and roll for 500. This British-Australian group's name was taken from oldest brother's Barry's initials. Wendy again. The Bee Gees. It's fun. Islands for 5. The land of the Ganges and the Gandhis. What is India? Islands for 1,000. In its official language, French, its name is Republique de Côte d'Ivoire. What is it again? Spell, please. I-D-R-O-Y. Okay. I-D-V-O. Oh, okay, got it. I-V-R-O-O-R-Y. That's more like it. Ivory. Ivory Coast. That's more like it. Alright, let's do 1,500 for islands. Despite its name, glaciers only cover 1/8 of its area. What is Iceland? Islands for 2. Nearly double. Alright. Here we go. Its capital is Baghdad. What is Iraq? Yep, what is Iraq? $14,400. And let's finish off islands. In 1947, its independence was determined by Michael Crap. Israel. Yeah. Alright. Let's go on to our next category. Asia for 5. These cats guarded Thailand's temples and palaces. It is Siamese. Asia for 1,000. He founded the dynasty of Khan, men who ruled the Mongol Empire. Karen. I'm thinking so too. It is. It is Genghis. Next one, please. Something old for 1,000. Set in 1860s Texas, it was Disney's first film about a boy and his dog, Old Yeller. That is for sure. That's it. Let's do fictional animals for 500. His 3 sisters were Flopsy, Mopsy, and Cottontail. Yep. Peter Rabbit. And we go to fictional animals for 1,000. Based on Cujo, Stephen King's Devilish Dog. It's a breed of Cujo. What is a Saint Bernard? Types of government for 5. State ruled by a king, queen, or emperor. What is a monarchy? Let's keep going. Let's do types of government for 1,000. From the Greek, it means the people rule. It is democracy. Let's keep going. 1,500. According to Marx, under this system, a government is supposed to wither away. Wendy. Oh, I think I know it too. Yep, that's what I was going to say. Communism. Asia for 15. Ornate carvings of this stone, the most valuable in dark green, are still done in China. Karen. Yep, it's jade. It's fine. Shake it off. Types of government for 2,000. Representative government is what Plato called his ideal state. Michael. A republic. That's it. Where's she next? Rock and roll for 1,000. The Dave Stewart Annie Lennox group, named for the art of harmonious bodily movement. What is it again? Hold on. That's it. Rock and roll for 15. Asher and Waller, their biggest hit was World Without Love. Karen. Peter and Gordon. It's hard for them to catch up at this point. Asia for 2. A wandering group were originally from India. Their name is a shortened form of Egyptian. Wendy ring different for me, though. Gypsies. Ugh. Yeah. That's what I would do, too. Rock and roll for 2,000. Manager Brian Epstein had Cilla White change her name to this. Aaron? She doesn't know. That face. Michael? Still a black. Types of government for 25. A theocracy is ruled by those to be his representatives. I don't know this one, so I'm not going to ring it. God. Where to next? Asia for 2,500. Uh-oh. He's risking 5,100. The Afghanistan-Pakistan pass. You got it right. He's at 1,005. He's at 15,200. I'm still in the lead though. Fictional animals for 1,500. Cockroach pal of Methatable, the alley cat. Michael. Archie. $16,700. He's getting close. Uh-oh, 2,000. Gotta ring in. Major, who is a bore, whose deathbed. Karen got it. George Orwell novel, Animal Farm. That's it. It's a good thing it wasn't Michael, though. Let's go on. Something old for 1,500. Street on which you'd find London's Central Criminal Court, or the court's nickname. Michael? Old Bailey. Uh-oh, he's 200 away. Fictional animals are 2,500. Rat, Mole, and Toad are friends in this 1908 Ken Graham classic. Got it. I rung in. Thank goodness. And I even knew the answer. Got it. 20,900. Something old for 2,000. Song that begins way down upon the Swanee River. Wendy. Old folks at home. That's it. Something old for 2,500. General George S. Patton's sanguinary nickname. Wendy. Old Blood and Guts. And now the last clue. Like in their hit Spinning Wheel, fame for them went up in the 60s and came down in the 70s. I don't know, so I'm not ringing in. Karen? Does Karen know? She doesn't. That's not right. Incorrect. That face. I don't know it, so I'm not ringing in. Wendy? Blood blood, sweat, and tears. Got it. That's the end of the Double Jeopardy round. Let's go to Final Jeopardy. Ta-da! Okay, the Final Jeopardy category is World Geography. Out of the 20... Alright, here we go. I have 20,900. How much should I risk? Like that? In area, it's the second largest country in the world. Alright, let's see what we got. Alright, Michael is wagering 18,200. He's going to wager the whole thing. Wendy is going to wager the whole thing as well. And most likely, so will Karen. And here we go. The answer is... It's Canada! Karen, did you get it right? She did. 13,000. Wendy, did you get it right? You did. You're at 30,800. Michael, did you get it right? You did. You're at 36,400. And I said Canada. Wagering it up, 36,401. I'm going to the semifinals. RMB is the code. And that's going to do it for this. That's going to do it for that. I'd like to thank Aubrey for being a part of this video. And we'll see you all in my next video, coming very soon to my channel.